don't take it personal when the rest of the crew steps on you, because like that's the life of a sound person. My name is Patrick Williams. I'm the sound mixer, boom op, basically the entire sound department for the movie. I got involved via Steve Moon. I guess that's how Andrew got my name. I've worked with Steve and Jen on a bunch of stuff in Birmingham. I was even an actor in one of Steve's movies. So.
When did you get into sound production?
2013, I got hired as a PA on this war movie they were shooting in South Alabama, and the sound mixer they had hired didn't have a boom op, and he didn't want to hold the boom himself, so they were like, you are the only other person who's held a boom, so you're the boom op now. And then I just kept doing sound after that.
Take one. Stand by. We're settled. Pictures up. Action.
I know you're scared. I know many of you have approached me about arming yourselves.
What do you think about the project?
All the locations are a little too noisy for my taste, but I don't think you'd find a sound person who wouldn't say that about just about everything. That wasn't in a booth or as far away from civilization as you could possibly be. I mean, I think so far I haven't had anything major go wrong, so that's good. I think I've captured all the audio that I needed to. Who knows though with the traffic noise, you know, just.
Anything early or anything?
I would like to have seen everybody on their last mark so we can find the right frame.
Come here, Mark. You want me to hail him or anything as he comes
Yeah,
in?
we're doing the whole scene.
Okay.
I would like to see when you're off the board.
Mr. Johnson, glad you agreed to meet us.
You gotta put your hand in. It's okay, Earl. Go ahead.
What are some ways that you've been able to mitigate that, or is there anything you can really do?
I mean, it's really just it's a location problem. Like, there's not much you can do once you get there. Like, you can, you know, tilt your mic away from where the sounds are coming from. But, I mean, your job is to sort of capture the audio from the space that you're in. And so, like, if the space that you're in has an extra noise in it that you didn't plan for, like, it's not a lot you can do other than turn off the things you can control.
How's it been being a one-man sound crew?
Unfortunately, I've gotten kind of used to this now. The first, feature that I did where I was a one-man sound crew was in 2017. I shot this movie in Cincinnati called Blue, and I basically I didn't even have my own equipment for that movie. They just rented a bunch of equipment from someplace in LA, and they were originally going to shoot it in LA, but they found all their locations for free in Cincinnati, so they just flew back out to Cincinnati, and the entire crew flew from LA to Cincinnati, and I used all equipment that was rented from a film school on that, and just did the whole thing myself, and I guess it turned out well.
16 Bravo, take it.
Line.
Hold on, keep rolling. For this plantation survival, we need workers, not Jimmy.
Offering.
I'm offering, yeah, I'm offering. Pictures up.
We got a lot of balance.
I'm offering 1 penny for from those fields.
Set.
All right, action.
For our plantation to survive.
Do you own all your gear, or is it all rented?
Yeah, all my stuff is my own, which is usually the big difference between sound people and camera people is that camera people usually use whatever the production has rented for that shoot. So like all of the camera stuff will be rented from a rental house somewhere. But sound people generally have to own their own equipment, and they come with their own equipment. So. There's a battery charger in the kitchen on top of the microwave. And it should have had like a big blue block battery in it. Is there any way we could get someone to run over to that house, see if it's there?
Plantation House, like Oliver Plantation House?
Yes, the Oliver.
So this is going to seem like a dumb question, but why is sound important to a film?
Well,
why should people give a shit about sound?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people don't think about it when they watch movies most of the time, because, you know, when the sound is very good, you don't have to think about it. Like it's like an offensive line in football. It's like when it's really good. Like you don't know the names of the offensive linemen usually, unless you're like really deep in it. But like when the offensive line is playing great, like they make everything else look so good, and it's like, wow, that was, you know, I enjoyed that. And you know, like when sound is bad, like you really notice it. Like it's real. You're like, what are they saying? What was that? Like there's a weird noise. Like, I don't know. So it's one of the things like when you're doing your job right, you're getting people to not think about it.
That's not my red binder.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
I do. Thanks. Do you mind?
That's pretty close to stuff. We're all good, okay?
Thank you so much.
That's all I could say.
Hey, Patrick.
The whole goal of a sound person, I guess, is to remain unseen and unnoticed, and to enhance everything else so that people can focus on the story and the pretty pictures, everything.
What's a piece of advice you'd give somebody who would like to get into sound production on film?
Don't take it personal when the rest of the crew steps on you, because like that's the life of a sound person constantly. Go easy, I guess, is the only advice I have for sound people.
Okay. Anything else you want to share? I think we got it.
I hate cars, just in general. Cars.
Try to avoid.
Get out of here.